Hello, we're going to learn how to post a blog entry on the Hands on the Land today. So the first thing you need to do is go to handsontheland.org and then scroll down and log in with your username and your password. And after you log in, you'll see this front page is where we display our blog entries. And so every blog entry that's displayed needs to have an image that's approximately the right size to fit in there. So first of all, come down to the admin menu and click on Post a Blog Article. After you do that, you'll start filling in the information for your blog article. First one, we're going to do a Earth Science Week update. And this one's for October. And the website's going to create an alias for you, so you don't need to worry about that. That helps for search engine optimization, so Google can find your article. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to paste our article in. So I have that copied. And then I'm going to paste it in here. The next step is to put an image in our article. You can have numerous images in your article, but the top one is the one we're concerned with because that needs to be at least 400 pixels in width. We have those dimensions up here. The exact dimensions are 400 by 240 pixels. So it's going to crop that when it's displayed. It's going to crop your image to that size when it's displayed on the front end of the Hands-On website. When someone views your article, it will just display it however you posted it. So you need to put that article at the image at the top of the page. You can put it anywhere you want to. I always put my images right at the beginning of paragraphs, but in this case I'm going to put it up here next to these bullets. And then there's this option down here called Insert Edit Image. So we'll click on that. And after we click on that, we'll be able to upload our image into our folder, our data folder. There's an option right here with an arrow pointing up called Upload. So we'll click that. So we can upload the file here. You can either drop your files from your folder into this window here, or you can go browse for it. So I'm going to click on Students Observing Lawn. I'm going to go Open, and then I'm going to click Upload. And it's going to upload my image. Now, in my case, my image is, you'll see over here, if you click on it, you'll see my image is 450 pixels by 340. Now, that's pretty close to 400, and so that's a good size. I could just deal with that. But if I wanted to resize it, I could click on it, and there's a little resize tool down here, because sometimes you might upload an image that's 2,000 pixels in width, and that's way too large. So if it was 2,000 pixels in width, and you wanted to bring it down to 400 by 240, you would click on the image editor area. And then you can click on Resize, and you can figure out what's best. So in my case, if I put 400, you'll notice my height is 302, and that works out. It's a good size. It'll fit in that window. And then you also have other options here for effect, to lighten and darken. But in our case, we just want to keep it normal. So we'll make sure this says 400. And then we'll go Apply. And then we'll save it. Quality, you don't need that high of quality. 80% is fine. And then when we're done, we can X out. Now you'll notice the image is now changed to 400 by 302 pixels in width or in height, and that's just fine. The next thing we want to do is make an alternate text. In this case, it's students observe lawn. And this image is in the public domain. So we're going to copy the copyright text. And actually, we'll just put it all there. Now we want to, you notice over here, here's the preview. We want to float ours right. So it looks nicer if you float. If you float things right, you want to unclick equal values and have a left margin of maybe 10 pixels. 5 pixels would be fine too. There are a lot of other things you can do with this image manager, but for right now, this is all we really need. And then we're going to insert our image. And there it is. It's in our article. Now, if you want to edit your text, you can edit your text. Or if there's an alias you want to add for this. This one comes from Earth Science Week, so we might as well credit them. And then there won't be too many other things you'll need to do here. You want the access to be public. If you want to hide it from the public and only have it accessible by registered users, you could do that here. Then you click Save. And once you click Save, it's going to be out there. It's going to be live, so you want to make sure you edit your work. Okay, now it's on the front page of the website. Let's say you do notice, oh, there's a problem with it. I want to edit that. Well, you can either click on it, or you can just go to the blog. And you'll notice that yours, the ones that you have posted, are going to have a little edit article icon here. So you want to click on that, and then you'll go back to it, and you can edit it there. I'm going to cancel. And that is how you post an article to the Hands on Land blog.